My name is Dr. Jones. Lovely to see you today. Please make yourself nice and comfortable. I do believe you are in for a neurological examination today, is that correct? Okay, very good. Basically the neurological exam is going to be very easy. It's going to be a series of small tests that I conduct on you now today. I'll tell you what to do for each and every of the tests. Nothing complicated at all. In fact, quite relaxing and quite fun, I think, to go through. And then based on your results, we'll see if I need to make a follow-up appointment with you, or if you can just walk out of here in tip-top health. Hopefully that's what we get today. Okay, so right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some latex gloves, of course, because I can't be touching you with my dirty little hands now, can I? Can't be doing that. Latex gloves. Okay, there we go, got my gloves on now. I think I'm going to begin today's test with what is, in my opinion, the most fun part of the exam, okay, and that is the taste test. And then after that we'll do the smell test as well, both very fun in my opinion, okay. So I have 3 different artificial flavours for you to identify for me, okay. Obviously I just need to shake up the solution before I administer it to you. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little droplet on your tongue, and you're going to tell me what the droplet tastes like, okay? Okay, so if you're ready for the first one, here we go. Pop that tongue out for me. Very good. Just going to put a little bit of a droplet on there. And what do you think that tastes like? Watermelon. Very good. That is in fact watermelon flavour. Very good. Okay. Now we're just going to go on to the second flavour. The second flavour. Okay. There we go. That's probably enough of a shake-up. Right. If your tongue is ready, here we go. A little bit of a droplet on there. Just a little bit of a droplet. And what does that one taste like? It tastes like a southern fried chicken. Very good job. Very good job indeed. Okay, 2 out of 2. So far your taste is impeccable. Impeccable. Okay, and now we've got the third and the final flavour for you to identify here, okay? Right. If you could pop your tongue out. Here we go. You're used to the drill by now. Little droplet on your tongue, a little droplet. Okay, and what does the third and final taste like? Coconut. Very good. It is indeed coconut. Okay, so you've done excellently well there. Full marks for the taste test portion of today's neurological exam. And now we move on to the smell test. Another fun one in my opinion. I'm just going to grab my little solution. similar to the previous test, I have 3 different artificial scents for you to identify, okay? This one's a little bit thicker in terms of viscosity than the taste solutions, than the artificial flavours. So I do need to just give it a little bit of a shake up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this open. Pop. There we go, and if you could just give that a bit of a sniff for me, please. A sniff, sniff, sniff. Sniff, 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 okay. And what do you think that smells like? It smells like vanilla. Vanilla. Very good indeed. That is indeed vanilla. Okay. Right. Scent number 2. Okay. Scent number 2. Let's see how well you do this time. Okay, here we go. The next scent for you. Can you sniff that for me, please? Right. And what does that smell like? Head and Shoulders shampoo. It smells like Head and Shoulders shampoo. Correct. Well identified. Perfect job. Well done. 100% success rate so far. And now we have the third and the final scent for you to identify. Okay. Right. Here we go. I'm just going to pop this open for you. Oh, goodness me. The scent seems to have got on your eyeballs. That's not very good at all, is it? My apologies. That's very unprofessional of me. Let me just quickly wipe that off for you. Goodness me, that's awful, isn't it? Right on the eyeball there. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me indeed. My apologies. Please don't leave me a bad review. Okay, please don't leave me a bad review. I'm just going to use this cotton bud to try and clean your eyes of the solution that I've accidentally put on there, okay? Wow, that was absolutely unprofessional of me, wasn't it? Absolutely appalling. How are your eyes looking? How are your eyes looking? Is that better? Is that better? Let me just grab one more, I think. Just one more, just to make sure that your eyeballs are nice and clean, because I don't want that to dry on your eyes and to create some sort of bad effect on your eyes. I can't quite tell if you can see well there or if that's negatively impacted your vision. Let me just check your vision now real quick. My apologies for this. Okay, I think your vision's not too bad there, is it? Not too bad at all. Okay, once again, my apologies for that. That was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. If it's any consolation, perhaps I could give you some cookies on the way out of the exam today. I'll give you some cookies as an apology. I've got some cookies and I'm going to give them to you. And then hopefully, you don't complain about me and I don't get in trouble with my manager. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, right. Let's finish off this scent, the smell test, shall we? I'll open it over here. Oh, it did it again. It just shot out. Did you see that? I gotta be careful of this little fellow, don't I? Okay, have a sniff of that for me, please. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Okay, and what did that last scent smell like? Lemon. Excellent. Well done. Okay, so you have correctly identified all of the flavours and all of the scents. So it's looking good for you so far. Your health is looking tip-top, but obviously we do have quite a few other small tests to conduct today, okay? And I do believe the next one is, I'm going to touch around your face, okay? This is called palpating. Okay, I'm just going to be doing a bit of palpating. You may not know that word because it's such a professional word, palpating. And it is a professional technique as well, a very professional technique indeed, where I palpate face, different areas of your face, and I look for reactions, okay? Unusual reactions is what I'm looking for. And I'm also hoping to get some feedback from you, some feedback from you personally. Can you tell me if you feel any pain or discomfort during this palpation portion of the exam today? The palpation portion. Right. Also, I do just want to ask you very quickly, have you experienced any dizziness recently? Any dizziness? No dizziness? Okay, very good. Any headaches recently? Any headaches? Have you experienced any headaches? No headaches? Okay, very good. Have you experienced any blurry vision recently? Blurry vision? No blurry vision. Okay. Okay, very good. And of course, no pain or discomfort whilst I palpated you there? No. Okay. Once again, very good. We're looking good on today's neurological examination. Looking very good indeed. What do I want to do with you next? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an otoscope to look at your eyes. Okay, let me just grab my otoscope. You may be familiar with the otoscope. You know, it's typically used in medical examinations to look into people's ears. Okay, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to remove this little nib. Remove the little nib. And I'm just going to use this left behind, because I don't know if you can quite tell, but there's a magnifying glass on there, very small magnifying glass, and that allows me to just have a good look at your eye. Okay, so I'm just going to be using this to have a bit of a browse of your eye. Okay, so absolutely marvelous looking eye you have there. Very good indeed. I'm just going to be looking at the eye. Just looking at the eye, okay. Just have a look at your other eye as well. Okay, just looking at the other eye. Let me just quickly align that perfectly. Oh yes, there it is. I can see your eye there. Very nice. Very nice eye indeed. Very nice eye. Please don't blink. Please don't blink. Oh wait, that's me blinking. Sorry. Okay. We'll continue. Just allow me to look into your eye with the otoscope magnifying glass. Okay, the otoscope magnifying glass. Oh, very nice eye you have there indeed. Okay. Right. After my initial observation of your eyes using the otoscope, I think they look excellent. I think they look very good indeed. Very good in terms of health. Very healthy. Right, but what shall I do with you next? What shall I do with you next? Let me have a quick look. Okay, I think what I want to do with you next is I want to use a light. Okay, so one moment. Let me just grab my light. Okay, I got my light here. Very good. What I would like you to do, please, is I would like you to look at my nose. Okay, just keep looking at my nose. And what I'm doing now is I'm shining light into your eyes in different patterns, different angles, and at different brightnesses. Different brightnesses caused, of course, by the angle of the light to your eyes. Okay, so keep focusing just on my nose. Okay, don't look at the light. Don't look at the light. Keep looking at my nose. Okay. Yes, I know I have a very big nose. Okay, and there is a lot for you to focus on, but just focus on the tip of my nose. Okay, please don't get smart with me. We're in the middle of an examination, aren't we? There's no need to call me big nose. Okay, it's a bit rude, isn't it? It's a bit rude. Didn't your mother teach you manners? Don't comment on the size of people's noses, especially men. Men are very sensitive about the size of their noses. Don't you know this? Don't you know this? Right. Oh, look at that. Very good. Very good observations I'm making at the moment of your eye. Absolutely brilliant observations. Brilliant observations eyes are looking healthy. Very healthy indeed. Good job. Okay, actually I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue to use the light. But I'm going to perform what is called professionally the split vision test. Okay, the split vision test. Right, I'm going to place my hand along your nose. Okay, and this is going to act as a barrier between your eyes. Okay, and now you can probably see that the light is only being exposed to one of your eyes. Okay, not the other eye. Just the one eye is being exposed to light at the moment because of the split vision test. Very advanced technique indeed. Okay, I'm quite happy with that side. I'm just going to perform the exact same test now, but on this side. Okay, the split vision test going on over here now. So once again the light is going to be going on. Very good indeed. And now I'm just going to be, I want to move my thumb out the way. That was a bit stupid of me, wasn't it? A bit stupid. My thumb was in the way. Okay, I'm just exposing the one eye to light now. And I'm just going to be observing your eyes, making a little bit of an observation of how your pupils are reacting to the light when it's only exposed to one of your eyes. Okay, very good job there. Very good job indeed. Okay, I actually have one final test that I need to perform on your eyes that utilizes the light. Okay, the last test now that utilizes the light, and that is I need to cover one of your eyes entirely this time, whilst I shine light in your remaining open eye. Okay, I'm just going to be checking how your eye responds to this. Okay, good. I am expecting to see different behavior than with the split vision test. It is quite a similar test in terms of how it's performed, but it is very different, especially in terms of the results that it receives, okay, that it gives. Right, obviously I need to do the other eye as well now. Okay, I can't just do the one eye. Okay, so we're going to cover up this one eye here. Very good, that looks good. And then I'm just going to, it's already on, my bad, I'm a bit stupid like that, aren't I? A bit stupid. Just going to be shining the light in this remaining eye. Okay. Very good, very good. Just observing how your eye behaves. Okay. I'm happy with what I'm seeing there. Right. Next we're going to move on to the eye chart. Now today I'm going to be placing the eye chart on a clipboard, okay, on a clipboard, and this is to ensure that it is perfectly straight, okay, absolutely perfect. Look at that, marvellous, a bit small, the chart, a bit small. Right, stay where you are, don't move. Can you read this letter for me, please? Good. Excellent job. Excellent job. I do just want you to cover your left eye for me, please. And I'm just going to ask you to identify just a few random letters. We won't do the whole eye chart again, okay? So don't worry about that. Let's see. Let me just align it perfectly. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Can you see that letter? Can you tell me what that letter is? Absolutely perfect. What about that letter? What about that letter? Very good. What about this one here? This one here? Very good. What about this one here? This one here? This one here? Okay, very good. Because it's difficult for me to do it. I have bad spatial awareness, okay? This is difficult for me, okay? Right. Can you cover your opposite eye for me now, please? Cover your opposite eye for me now, please. We'll just do this very quickly, just a few letters, okay? This one here. Good. 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 Okay, very good, very good. Well performed, well performed. Looks like your eyes are very good indeed. Not quite 20/20, but close enough. Okay, close enough. Let me see, what do I want to do with you next? I think I need to take a bit of a closer look at those eyes. Okay, so just give me one moment to grab an implement that will allow me to get a good look at those eyes. Okay, this is of course the implement that I was speaking of, the implement being a magnifying glass. A very large magnifying glass indeed. Just allow me to just have a quick look at your eyes with the magnifying glass. It is quite similar to the otoscope, except of course the otoscope is far smaller and far more precise, whereas this is a bit more broad, and it allows me to get a bit of a different perspective on your eyeball. Okay, marvellous. I'm quite happy with what I'm seeing there, but what about this one here? What about this one here, this little eye over here? Let me just have a bit of a look at this one over here using the magnifying glass. Bit distorted there. Let me just quickly try and... oh, wow, absolutely magnificent view of your eye there. I can really see quite a lot. Going on there. Okay, I'm happy with what I'm seeing with the magnifying glass. With your eyes, they look very good indeed. Right, I do believe then it's time for me to use the otoscope for its intended purpose. And that intended purpose is, of course, to have a look in those ear holes of yours, So, get ready for insertion. Here we go. I'm about to stick it in. I'm just observing your ears now. Very good. Oh, that is a lot of earwax in there. That's a lot of earwax. Wow. What are you doing? Let me just check the other ear, of course. Okay, just about to insert it now. Wow, that's also a lot of earwax. Okay, I don't think I can realistically leave your ears in their current state, because that level of earwax buildup is going to cause problems. Okay, I'm surprised you haven't noticed any difficulty with your hearing recently. No, okay, well, regardless, I am going to have to do a very quick requires even more skill. Can you tell the difference? Can you tell the difference? Yes, the clean is standard. This is the clean before the other. This is of course very useful indeed. Cleaning the ears. Very useful. Now what we're going to do, we're going to reverse the stagger. Reverse the stagger. It's going to be opposite of what it previously was. Wow, I mean it's not often you get to go to a neurological examination and see an ear cleaning of such caliber, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. You've probably had a lot of examinations, cranial nerve exams, ear cleaning. But what you haven't had is you haven't had a professional like me perform those examinations. But what you don't understand is everybody else, they're going to have exams, their ear cleanings, not as good as me. Not as good as me. Okay, they're pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking bad about anybody. They're very good, very talented. But I mean, can they possibly hope to reach such levels of amazingness and professionalism as myself? No, they can't. The answer is not a rhetorical question. No, they simply cannot reach the skill that I obtained through years of medical practice. Okay. Your ears are looking great now. Absolutely phenomenal. And with that, we need to move on to the next part of the neurological examination today. You might be thinking to yourself, what the heck is happening right now? Man is just shaking up a liquid thing in front of me. Well, that is correct. Man is just shaking up a liquid thing in front of you, but it's not any liquid thing. Okay, it's not just simply a liquid thing. Is that the correct way? Let me put it like that. It's a nail polish remover. That's correct. That's correct. Nail polish remover. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in your ears. Okay, don't worry, this is... Right, well, tilt your head to the side. Let me put this in whilst I explain to you the methodology of this. Okay, basically, what I have noticed through my years of medical expertise and practice and experience is that earwax removal solution is not very good. It's not very good at all. And in fact, nail polish remover is better. It's better. It really just dissolves everything in your ear canal, okay? And that's what we want. We want a nice empty ear canal. Okay, so tilt your head to the other side for me now, please. And in that ear it goes as well. Okay. Very good. We'll just let that sit in your ear, take effect, okay? You might notice a sort of dissolving, bubbling sound. That's natural. You might notice a burning sensation. That's also natural. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. Everything is okay whilst you're here with me. Okay. Next. What is the next thing I'm supposed to do? test involving your hearing. Okay, so close your eyes for me, please. No cheating, no peeping, no cheating. Okay. I've got an object. Obviously, you can't tell what this object is right now because your eyes are closed. Okay, there's no point in you opening your eyes and observing the object before you, because that's breaking the rules. I'm the doctor. I give you an order, you obey. Simple as. Okay. Now, with your eyes closed as they have been, as they are, I'm going to make a sound with the object, and I want you to tell me what direction the sound is coming from. Okay, left or right? Left or right? That's very good. Left or right? That's very good. Okay, let's go a little bit more rapid fire. Good. 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 Okay, you can open your eyes now. Okay, that does actually conclude our neurological examination for today, and I must say you have performed amazingly well. Amazingly well. Tip-top performance today. Your health is looking fantastic, as they say, and yes, I believe you passed every single test with flying colours, so there's no need for a follow-up appointment. I believe everything is good. Do you have any questions for me before you leave today? No questions, that's what I like to hear. Okay, take care, and good night. Good night. Hello there, my name is Dr. Jones, a trained medical professional. Everything I say is absolutely accurate and is medical advice, okay? I'm a real doctor, okay? Dr. Jones, that's right. Lovely to meet you today. Please make yourself nice and comfortable on that chair there. Yes, that's right, this is real. You're in an office right now, in the doctor's office, and I'm a doctor, and this is real, okay? It's very real. Very real. Right, let's see. You are here today to get your ears cleaned out, is that correct? Very good. Okay, what's your name, by the way? Okay, excellent to meet you. Shake your hand, there we go, nice formal greeting. It's not often that I shake people's hands, actually. I'm going to bring that back into style. Right, before we're doing anything else, I'm going to put on some gloves so that I can touch your ears and whatnot without getting anything disgusting on my fingertips, okay? Unfortunately, I don't have my favourite gloves today. I've run out, and obviously the person responsible for ordering the medical supplies in this medical facility, this real medical facility, they didn't order my gloves in time, okay, so I'm very disappointed in them, and I'm going to be having a serious word with them. Might even send an email, an angry email, but I shall have to make do with these black gloves. They're okay, they're quite good actually, but they're just not my preference. They're just not my preference. Okay, sorry, they're a bit unusual. I've got to try and get them on just right, otherwise they just feel uncomfortable. And you don't want me to be uncomfortable during today's session, do you? No, exactly. Okay, so if you don't mind, I'm just going to take a little while to get these on perfectly. glove fitting. Okay, they are nice and comfortable, and we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so why don't you come a little bit closer to me, please, and present one of those ears to me. You know, either one. We'll start with this ear. Okay, very good. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, of course, the first course of action for any ear cleaning, ear examination, anything of that nature, is I need to use an otoscope, a little otoscope, to get right in the ear and just have a look in there. Okay, fresh, nice and clean, absolutely marvellous, nice and clean, just what we need. As you can see, why don't you have a little look through the hole? Can you see? Oh, look at that, you can see my eyeball. That's unusual, isn't it? See, it's like a little magnifying glass, but obviously you wouldn't really be using it in this manner to look at an eyeball. Hang on, let me see if I can turn the light on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's quite cool, isn't it? See, I'm just giving you a little bit of an example of what it looks like from the doctor's perspective, except obviously this is going to be down your ear canal, and I'm going to be having a browse in there instead. And yeah, I'm just going to be just observing what's going on inside your ears. Probably a lot of disgusting earwax. Okay, so let's have a look. Should be fun. Should be fun for me to have a look. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's just have a quick little look. Just have a quick look in there. Quick little look in there. There's a lot of earwax in there, isn't there? There's a lot of earwax in there. A lot of earwax. An unusual amount actually. A large build-up, I might say. I think I would classify this as a large build-up of earwax. Quite disgusting. But that's okay. That's what you're here for today. I'm going to be cleaning your ear, so you won't be disgusting anymore. Hopefully, a little bit less disgusting anyway than when you came into my office. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a look at this ear over here. Right. Let's have a look in this ear, shall we? Using the otoscope once again. Obviously, I've been using this in the other ear, but now it's time to look in this ear over here. This ear over here. Let's have a browse, shall we? Oh, marvellous. Let's have a quick look. Just have a quick look in this ear canal of yours. Absolutely intriguing. Unusual ear canal. The shape of your ear is quite strange as well. Quite a strange ear. The shape, unusual. I haven't seen this. It doesn't look like the other ear either. It looks like a little bit different. Have you engaged in any high physical combative sports at all? Anything of that nature in your life? No, you haven't. That's unusual. It almost looks like you have cauliflower ear, but just on this one side, not on the other side, which is a bit unusual indeed. A bit strange. Okay, never mind. We'll just keep looking at the ear canal, keep looking. Just going to keep looking. Just going to get really in there, make sure that I get a good look. Get a good look in the ear canal. Okay, making sure that I've got a good look in the ear canal. Okay, that's a good look. Right, well, you will be pleased to know that I can clean your ears for you today, and I can improve probably your hearing as a result as well, because you've got such an extreme build-up of earwax in both sophisticated device. Okay, and the highly sophisticated device is a pen. Okay, because I don't really have anything else to hand. Okay, except for the pen, but the pen will suffice. Okay, will suffice just as well. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be dotting your ear, okay, in different places. And what I want you to do is I want you to tell me when you can feel it. You can just say like yes, something like that, something short and sweet to show affirmation to tell me that you have felt it, okay? And also I want you to tell me if it hurts or if it feels unusual, particularly sensitive in any location, okay? So I'm going to do a little bit of dotting now, okay? A little bit of dotting, so here we go. See if you feel anything unusual over here in this ear. Okay, so anything unusual to report? Did you feel anything strange when I was dotting the ears? No, no pain. No unusual level of sensitivity, nothing like that. No, nothing at all. Okay. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Good start. Yes, very good. Right. What am I going to do with you next? Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do with you next, and that's I'm going to be using a light. You might be thinking to yourself, why do you need to use a light? I'm not here to get my eyes checked, I'm here to get my ears checked and cleaned. Well, I just want to shine some light on the situation, so to speak. That's a stupid pun, isn't it? I'm just going to shine some light in your ears and around the ears, and in particular what I'm going to do is I'm going to go behind the ear. I'm going to just quickly go behind the ear there, right, and shine the light through the thin cartilage of your ear, okay? All I'm doing is I'm just checking for any irregularities. If I was to see, for example, a dark patch, a dark spot, it may indicate something like a growth cyst, a minor clot, something along those lines, but I'm not seeing anything unusual on that side. Okay, on that side. So now I'm going to this side. Now I'm going over to this side. They do pretty much the same thing, right? I'm going to be shining some light on the ear over here. Let me just get a little bit behind the ears. Okay, a little bit behind the ears. Okay. Let me just check. Am I seeing anything that I shouldn't be seeing? Am I seeing anything that I shouldn't be seeing? Anything unusual? Anything unusual? No. It looks absolutely perfect. In fact, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Except for the shape of this ear. A bit strange, but you know, that's not nothing medically bad. Okay, just cosmetically, you look a bit lopsided and strange, but you know, nothing medically wrong with you there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting some solution in your ears, okay? has to be a trained professional, such as myself, a trained professional. Okay, so tilt your head to the side for me, please, just for a moment. Okay, very good. Now I'm just going to pour quite a little bit. A bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? A bit of an oxymoron. I'm going to be pouring an amount of the nail polish remover into that ear there. Very good, very good. Okay, can you tilt your head to the other side, please? We haven't got all day. Okay. And now let me pour some of the solution into that here as well. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to pour that in. Pour that into that ear there. Wow, this stuff smells strong. Whew. Oh, mama, that's good. That's good. Right. The next thing that I'm going to be doing to clean your ears today is something that you probably will not see other ear doctors do, because this is an advanced technique that I myself created through years of experimentation on subjects such as yourself, and that is the loofah. The loofah technique, okay? I think that's what this is called, a loofah. Some sort of bath sponge implement, right? Marvelous design. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Absolutely. How aesthetic is that? Aesthetically pleasing. It's like, almost looks like a fishing net, actually, doesn't it? It looks like I could throw this in the sea or in a river, in a stream, and catch some little fishies with it, but it is in fact going to be used to clean your ears today, okay? I'm going to be starting with this ear here. Okay, let's have a look over here, shall we? I'm going to be using the loofah, pressing it up against your ear, and using its unusual shape and texture to really just get in there, in the outer folds of your ears, and just give it a good old clean. That's what I'm going to be doing today with the loofah, okay? And I can already see, wow, huge progress is being made. Absolutely substantial progress being made here. In fact, so much progress that I'm going to switch to the other ear immediately. Okay, now I'm over here. In this ear, doing the loofah treatment. Specially designed, Charles Jones patented loofah ear cleaning treatment. Trademark, copyright, registered. Clean. Okay. Good Lord, look at that progress. Look at that absolute progress on your ears. It almost looks like a new ear. Brand new ear, like a baby's ear. Okay. Next I'm going to be using a device that is probably, you're quite familiar with it, most likely, very common tool. The layman knows it well. Cotton bud, okay, the cotton bud is obviously what I'm talking about, the cotton bud, but this one is a special medical cotton bud. As you can see, it has a sort of corrugated texture to it on the one side and the other side as well, and that helps to really just scoop out earwax, really scoop it out. Not only that, but the other side is a different shape. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's more pointed and allows for deeper incision. Okay. So I'm going to be using this on this ear now to begin with. Right, let's just get this good old clean, shall we? Good old clean. Using the cotton bud to give your ears a good clean. And I'm going to be going right in there, absolutely right in there. So deep into the ear canal you won't believe how deep I might accidentally touch your brain. That's how deep I'm going into the ear canal right now. You don't even understand. You don't even understand how deep I'm going into the ear canal right now. It's absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely shocking. Shocking what I'm doing to you right now. Depraved is what you might call it. Could describe what I'm doing to you right now as depraved. Oh my god. Okay. Other ear. Okay, now I'm over here. I'm over here in this ear. Obviously this is a clean cotton bud. Right? It's not the same cotton bud that I used in the other ear. Absolutely not, because that would be terribly unhygienic, wouldn't it? That would be almost akin to malpractice, I would think. I would think so. Okay. I'm going in. I'm going in. Good old rummage. Good old rummage in this ear. You think you've had people inside your ear, but I'll think again, because you're about to experience something you've never felt before in your entire life. That is a guarantee. I'm going to be using the other side now, and as we all know, this is for deeper insertion, deeper penetration. Okay. I'm just cleaning your ears, okay? Calm down, please. Cleaning these filthy little ears, of course. You dirty little creature. Dirty little creature. What a little creature. Look at those ears. What is going on in these ears, of course? Absolutely reprehensible. Shocking, devastating, unbelievable things that I'm witnessing right now. Okay, I'm actually going to do something quite unprecedented in the scientific field, in the medical field, right? You might be able to notice that I already sound different to you. Okay, that's because the ear cleaning is halfway through. We're halfway through the ear cleaning. It's definitely not because I've removed the mic cover. Okay, and now I'm just going to be doing a little something special. I'm going to have to be extraordinarily delicate. Extraordinarily delicate because I am placing the cotton bud directly against the microphone. I mean your ears. So, not sure why I was talking about microphones then, okay. I'm just going to be getting right in there. Oh goodness me, that is really on there, isn't it? Good lord. Okay, I'm going to try the other side now. The other ear. Okay, of course I'm being extremely delicate. Extremely careful. And I'm also trying not to breathe too heavily like some sort of ape. Like a office today, okay? So I'm just going to have a quick drink. Of course I'm drinking smart water because I'm such a smart individual. Right, I think we've actually come to the end of the cleaning session today. But before I send you on your way, I'm just going to use this light once again to have a quick look in your ears. I'm not going to bother with the Otoscope this time because I'm lazy. And because frankly I don't think it's necessary. Okay, just a quick flash of light in your ears. And I should be able to confirm whether or not the cleaning has been successful. Okay, whether or not the cleaning has been successful. Successful cleaning. Successful. Right. Okay, actually before I send you on your way, I might put a little bit more solution in your ears, because then that can just act on its own without me doing any digging or rummaging, a sort of passive effect. Passive effect. Okay. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use special solution technique method. Okay, you might be thinking to yourself, what on earth are these? And how on earth do these relate to ear cleaning? You would be wise to think that. But what you don't realise is that actually I'm just going to use this solution in these things, these ear cleaning devices, to put some water, some solution in your ears. Okay, so tip your head to the side, please. Tip your head to the side, just like that. And tip your head to the other side for me now, please, as well. Tip your head to the other side. Come on, play along, play along. Okay, very good. Okay, one more. Okay, marvellous. There we go. And now you can just leave that solution in your ears, and it will passively clean your ears. Any residue of earwax that I've left in there will simply be washed away, dissolved, and then it will naturally fall out of your ears, perhaps whilst you're taking a shower, for example, something like that. Okay, so it's been absolutely wonderful to see you today. I've had a good time. Have you had a good time? Yes, of course you've had a good time. I had a good time. Right. Thank you for coming into the office today to get your ears cleaned. Your ears are looking absolutely phenomenal now. Very clean. Your hearing should be improved. And of course you're less disgusting overall. So I think today's session together has been a raging success. A raging success indeed. Right, so thank you and goodbye. Get out of my office. Get out of here. Go on. Shoo. Shoo. Goodbye. Hello there. My name is Dr. Jones. Very nice to see you today. Please do make yourself nice and comfortable. I do believe we are booked in for a cranial nerve exam today. Is that correct? Very good, okay. I'm sorry, what is your name? Could you confirm that for me? Very good, nice to meet you. Okay. Before we do anything today, I'm going to pop on my latex gloves, okay? Absolutely essential that I'm wearing gloves throughout all of today's examination for hygiene purposes, of course. Okay, so if you'll excuse me for just a minute. That's it, that's it. I've got them fitted to perfection now, and that's just how I like them. Okay, right, the first thing I'm going to do to you today is a sharp or soft test. Okay, for this we're going to be utilizing the special cotton bud. Okay, special because one side is soft, as you can probably see. There, that's quite soft, isn't it? And this side is a little bit more pointed. You might say it's sharp. Okay, obviously it's not actually sharp, but for the purposes of today's test, it will do perfectly fine. Okay, I want you to close your eyes, please. Okay, and I'm going to poke you in random places on your face, and I want you to tell me if it's sharp or soft. Okay, so here we go. First time now. Sharp or soft? Very good. Sharp or soft? Very good. Here we go. Sharp or soft? Very good. Here we go. Sharp or soft? Very good. Sharp or soft? Very good. One last one. Sharp or soft? Very good. Okay, excellent job. You can open your eyes now. Very good. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to palpate your face. Okay, that's just a fancy way of saying I need to poke your face a little bit, tap your face with my fingers. Okay, so I'm just going to be tapping your face a little bit, Okay, and I'm just trying to see how your facial muscles react, basically. And also I'm trying to see if there might be any twitching, anything like that, okay? Any sort of unexpected response. Also, I'd like you to tell me if you experience any pain or discomfort. Okay, so how was that? Did you experience any pain or discomfort? No, all okay. Very good, excellent start to the exam. Very good. And now I'm just going to quickly check your reflexes. Okay, so if you could hold your arm out straight for me, please, just like that. Very good. And I'm just going to 3, 2, 1. Very good, very good. If you could hold out your other arm for me, please. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Okay, now I just want you to drape your knee over, just like that for me, please. Just bend it ever so slightly. Perfect, okay. I'm just going to give that a little tap. 3, 2, 1. Very good. And if you could do the exact same thing with the opposite knee for me now, please. Very good. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Very good reflexes. On point. Very good. Right, my next little test for you, still involving your external limbs, your extremities. Okay, I want you to hold out your arms for me, just like this. Okay, just hold your arms out like that for me. Very good. Okay, I'm going to place my hands on top of your hands, your arms. I'm going to push down. I want you to resist and to push upwards against my hands. Okay, so here we go. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to be putting my hands underneath your hands and your arms, and I want you to push down. Okay, and I'm going to be pushing up. Okay, very good. Now I want you to push against my hands. I'm going to be pushing inwards. I want you to push outwards. Okay, so here we go. Very good. And now doing the opposite. You push inwards, I push outwards. Here we go. Very good indeed. Okay, I'm just going to put my hands on your shoulders now, and I want you to shrug as hard as you can. I'm going to be pushing down a little bit, Okay, and I'm going to put my hand on top of your head. Okay, and I want you to tilt your head backwards against my hand. Okay, very as much as you can, much force as you can. Very good. And now I'm going to pop my hand on your forehead. Okay, push forwards for me, please. Push forward as hard as you can. Okay, now hands on either side of your head. Try and tilt to that side for me, please. Okay, very good. Try and tilt to the opposite side for me, please. Very good. Very good grin as wide as you can. Bare those teeth. Okay, very good. You can stop now, that's fine. And can you make a sad face for me, please? A sad face for me. Okay, very good. And I want you to frown as much as you can for me, please, as fiercely as you can. Frown. Okay, very good. And I want you to act surprised. Okay, so raise those eyebrows as far as you can. Very good indeed. And now I want you to blow out your cheeks for me, please. Blow out those cheeks. Blow out those cheeks. Marvellous. Okay, you look very good. You look very good indeed. That's a great sign. You've performed excellently well during all of those tests. And that's just to take a look at your muscle strength performing certain movements. Most of that is what that's about. Okay, so what's next on the old cranial nerve exam? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a quick look. What have I got in store for you? I want you to follow my finger, please. Okay, so keep your head still and use just your eyes to follow my finger as it moves about. Okay, looking at the tip. Looking at the tip of the finger. Just use your eyes to follow my finger as it moves about, and I'm just going to be looking at your eyes as you do this to see the health and the quality of your eyes. Okay, we're going to do this on the other side now, just so I can get a better look at this side. Very good, keeping your eyes focused on my finger as it moves about. Very good job indeed, very good job indeed. Okay, excellent, excellent. Let's see, what's next, what's next? Let's have a quick look, shall we? Right, I need to inspect your eyes further, and to do that I'm going to use a light. Okay. Okay, now I'm just going to bring in this blue light. It is quite bright, so I'm going to hold it a bit further back. Okay, let's repeat the previous experiment where you follow the light for me, please. Follow the light with your eyes. This time, obviously, the light is affecting your irises and their dilation, okay? And I'm just going to be looking at how they're behaving with a combination of light exposure and movement. Okay. Absolutely marvellous. Let's move on to the other side again, just for me to get a different perspective on your eyes. More than anything, just to confirm my findings. Okay, keep following that light for me, please. Doing absolutely marvellously. Well done, well done. Okay, very good job. Now I want you to focus your eyes on my nose, please, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flash up a number of fingers in various different places, and I want you to tell me how many fingers am I holding up. Okay, so here we go, starting now. Very good. 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 Very good indeed. Well done. Now I want to do the finger wiggle test. Okay, so still keeping your eyes focused on my nose, please. I'm going to wiggle my fingers in various different places and in various different ways. Something like that, or like that. And I want you to tell me, please, which finger is wiggling, left, right, or both. Okay, so starting that now. Good. 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 Very good. 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 Okay, very good. I'm just looking at your peripheral vision during these exams, and now I want to try and mark the edges of your peripheral vision, so to speak. Okay, so if you could focus on my nose once again, I'm going to move my fingers in various different directions like this, and I want you to tell me when you can no longer see them. Okay, so we're going fingers now. Very good. Do it a different direction. Very good. Another direction. Marvelous job. Marvelous job. I'm going to take a step away from you now, quite far, and we're going to perform the exact same thing, okay? On my finger, and the finger's going to move a little bit closer to you, okay? A little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer. And then it's going to move further and further away, and I need you to continue to focus on the finger at all times, please, okay? At all times. Just going to repeat this motion a couple of times, okay? And this is just to allow me to see how your eyes behave in regards to focus. Okay, and I want you to pay particular attention as to whether or not you experience double vision during any portion of this. So if you see two fingers as opposed to one, okay. So how was that? Did you see two fingers instead of one at any point? No. Excellent. Okay, that's a good sign. Right. I think it's time for the eye chart. Right, I would like you to remain standing where you are, please. And don't lean forwards, don't lean backwards, okay? We're going to go through this quite quickly. What is this letter? This letter. This letter. This letter. Very good. How about this line? Can you read that line out for me? Very good. How about this line? Very good. How about the final line? Can you read that? Okay, very well then indeed. If you could uncover that eye and cover the opposite eye for me, please. Same test. Can you read this line for me, please? Now this line for me, please. Now this line for me, please. And now this line for me, please. Very good job indeed. Very fast as well. That's good. You can uncover your eye now. Okay, do you want to just perform a split vision test very quickly? And for this, which light do I want to use? Yes, this one here. Very good. And I want to pop my hand along your nose to split your eyes, so to speak. Okay, and now I'm going to put the light on here. As you can probably see, it's only been exposed to the one eye. Okay, and I'm just going to be observing how your eyes are responding. Okay, obviously the light is only going into one eye. Just going to see how they behave. Okay, and now I'm going to be doing it in the opposite eye. Okay, let's have a look. once again, just having a quick look at your eyes, okay? Observing their overall health. Very good, we're doing it over here now. Continue. Continue to follow the light with your eyes. Very good indeed, okay, just switching it out. Keep looking at the light, on the other side, keep looking at the light. Very good indeed. Okay, now I'm just going to be using an otoscope to look into your ears. Okay, we've done with the examining of your eyes section of the cranial nerve exam now. So I've got this lovely, clean, fresh, brand new nib on the otoscope, of course. Only the best for you. I'm just going to be quickly looking in your eyes. Okay, so let's have a quick look in these eyes of your ears. Sorry, I forgot what these were called. That's not very good for a doctor, is it? Not very good for a doctor at all. Okay, a little bit of earwax build-up, but nothing too excessive. Nothing that I wouldn't expect to see in the average person, okay? And once again, just going to be looking in your ear over here this time. Looking in your ear over here, Very good. Very much the same as the previous ear. Little bit of earwax build-up, nothing to be too concerned about, and there's no redness, no sign of soreness or infection, which is very good indeed. Have you experienced anything negative with your ears recently? Pain, discomfort, loss of hearing? No, everything's been good. Okay, I do just want to quickly whisper a couple of words or numbers in your ears, and I want you to repeat back to me, please, what I whisper. Okay, so we're going to do that now. Coconut. Very good. Okay. Technical. Very good. Okay. Asparagus. Very good indeed. Okay. Spaghetti. Very good indeed. Okay, we're going to do a couple of numbers. 792. 792. Very good. Okay, here we go. 83. 83. Very good. Okay, I'm happy with that. We're going to be doing one last very rudimentary hearing test now, and that is basically I'm going to be creating a noise with my gloves. I'm going to move my hands further and further away from the sides of your head, and I want you to tell me when you can no longer hear the sounds, okay? So we're going to start that now with both ears. Okay, very good. We're going to do just the one ear. Very good. The other ear now, of course. Okay, very good. We're going to repeat the experiment just for a little bit of very good. This ear. Good, this ear. Absolutely. Well done. Perfect. Okay. So I'm satisfied with your hearing. I think it's very good indeed from what I can see. Anyway, next test we are going to do a taste test. This is quite exciting. I like this part of the exam. Okay, I've got 3 artificial flavors for you. I'm just going to quickly grab them for you. Okay, and we have here artificial flavor number 1. I'm just going to shake it up very quickly and then pop a little bit on your tongue. Okay, I'm just going to be putting a little bit on your tongue. Right. Okay, so So if you could stick your tongue out for me, please. Very good. Just going to drop a little bit on there. And what does that taste like? Coconut. Very good indeed. Okay. Artificial flavour number 2. Let's go. Sorry, I do need to shake them up just a little bit because they do sit on the shelf for quite a while. There is no expiration. It is an artificial solution, but you know, I do want to shake it up just to make sure that the flavour is consistent throughout. Okay. Right. Let's get that tongue out. Very good. And pop a couple of droplets on there. And what does artificial flavour number 2 taste like? Papaya. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. I love papaya. I love papaya. Excellent fruit. Right, we're on to the third and final artificial flavour for you to identify, okay? Third and final. Right, are you ready? Okay, just a little droplet on your tongue there, little droplet. Very good. And what does that taste like? Coffee. Coffee, yes, coffee. Very good, correctly identified all 3 flavours. Now that is a good sign indeed. Now, we have a very similar series of tests for you. The smell test, okay? And I have 3 artificial scents for you to smell. Once again, I just got to shake up the bottle for you, a little bit different consistency. These smells more gel-like as opposed to liquid, I suppose. Higher viscosity. Okay, so I'm just going to open this. And if you could prepare those nostrils, okay, take a good sniff of that for me, please. A sniff. And what does that smell like? You want to smell it again? Okay. A little bit of trouble, maybe a blocked nose. Have a sniff. What was that one? Mint. Very good indeed, okay. Oh, moving on to scent number 2. Just going to monitor how well you do with the remaining 2 smells. Okay, it is possible perhaps you just have a little bit of a blocked nose, okay? Not necessarily a big deal, doesn't necessarily indicate any problem, okay? So, let's have a smell of this one, shall we? What does this one smell like? Lavender. Okay, very good. You managed to identify that one quite quickly. That's promising. That's very good. Okay, third and final smell. Let's just give it a little bit of a shake up, shall we? A little bit of a shake up. Prepare the smell for you. Okay, here we go. The final smell. Have a little bit of a sniff of that. A sniff. What does that one smell like? What does that smell like? Lemon. Very good. Okay, so you did correctly identify all the smells in the end. It just took a little bit of time for you on the first one. I don't think that's a big deal. I don't think that's an issue at all. Okay. Well, I have to say, I believe that's the end of our cranial nerve exam today, and I think you performed very well indeed on all aspects of the examination. Eyesight, very good. Hearing, very good. Sense of smell and taste, very good. And of course, your ability to physically move, the strength of your muscles, your sense of feel, for lack of a better word, your feeling, all seems to be working in tip-top condition. Okay, so I'm satisfied that you're in good health, and I don't think there's any need for further testing or anything after this, okay? So I'll just be sending your results and my write-up, my report of today's exam to your general practitioner, and they'll probably have a chat with you, just a routine chat, just to confirm that everything is okay with you. Okay, so you can expect to be contacted by your doctor in perhaps 1 week, something like that. Don't worry if it takes 2 weeks though, you know. Maybe he's lazy, might be a bit lazy, might be busy. Okay. Thank you so much for coming in today and for performing so well during the exam, and also thank you just for being so pleasant. Excellent. Okay. Good to see you. Take care and have a good day. Goodbye. Bye. Hello there. My name is Dr. Jones. Very good to see you today. Please make yourself nice and comfortable. I do believe you are here today for an eye inspection and an eye test. Is that correct? Very good. Okay, so I think first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on some latex gloves just to make sure that everything is hygienic during today's examination. Okay. Favorite latex gloves back in stock again, which is absolutely perfect. The person responsible for ordering my gloves, what a phenomenal job they're doing. What an absolutely phenomenal job. Okay, so I think we're just going to dive right into today's eye examination, and I'm going to begin just by actually feeling around your eyes, around the forehead, the temples, upper cheeks, that sort of area. Is that okay for me to touch you? Yeah, very good. Okay, so it's going to have a little bit of a touch, just to see how everything moves, to see if I can elicit a twitching response perhaps. And of course, please do let me know if you experience any pain or discomfort at any point during this little physical examination. Okay. Okay. Yes, things are looking very good indeed, I think, so far. So what I want to do now is I'm going to grab my little light here, and what I want you to do is I want you to keep your head still for me, please, and I want you to use just your eyes to follow the light as it moves around. Okay, so I'm just going to be moving this light in various different directions, probably going to move it different distances away from your face as well. Quite far in the background, they're quite small now. Okay, but please do keep your eyes focused on the light. experiencing any pain or discomfort during this section of the exam? Everything's okay. Very good. Okay. I like what I'm seeing so far with your eyes. Seem to be performing very well indeed. Okay. Right. Now I just want to place my hand along your nose. Okay. I'm just going to do that now. Very gently put my hand on your nose like that. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to expose one of your eyes to light stimulation, and then I'm going to observe the other one, okay? And I'm going to be taking the light away. I'm going to be bringing the light back, taking it away, and bringing the light back, okay? And I'm going to do the exact same thing, but with the opposite eye, okay? So, hand along your nose once again. Light is going on, and once again just exposing only the single one eye of yours to the light, okay? Now what I'm hoping to see is I'm hoping to see the pupils dilate and behave in the same manner, regardless of the fact that only one is being exposed to such stimuli, okay? Okay, very good. Looks like your eyes are performing quite well. Please do allow me though to get a little bit closer to your eyes and to have a better look at them in general, okay, with this magnifying glass. Okay, I'm just going to really have a good look at your eyeballs now, okay? Wow, what healthy looking eyeballs you have. Absolutely marvellous eyeballs you have there. The whites are very white indeed. Good sign of health. Very well defined irises and pupils. Very good there, very good indeed. Marvellous. Okay, let me just get a slightly different look now. Okay, I'm just looking at your other eye for just a moment, okay? Just a little moment. Obviously, I want to make sure that both your eyes are behaving in the same manner and are equally as healthy. Okay. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the light on this magnifying glass in 3, 2, 1. Oh, marvellous. The light is on. Very bright, this light, isn't it? I do apologise for the brightness of this light, but I am just going to be taking a look at your eyes once again with the magnifying glass, but this time with lights exposed to your eyes as well, okay? This portion will be very short indeed, so there's no need to be concerned. Just having a quick look, very quick look with the light and the magnifying glass. That's concluded now. My apologies if it was a bit uncomfortable for you, okay? Now I do need to make one final observation of your eyes before we continue. I'm going to be using this little tool here. Okay, it's got a very bright light on it. A little bit of a strobe effect. That's not very pleasant, is it? My apologies. Okay, hopefully that's okay for you. I'm just going to be looking into your eye. Okay, just taking a quick look in this eye. Each of these tools allows me to get a different view and a different perspective on your eyes, and it allows me to see whether or not there's any problems or anything that I should be aware of. Okay, so I'm just trying to get the perfect alignment. Oh yes, that's absolutely perfect. Look at that. A marvellous eyeball you have there indeed. your colour vision, how good it is, whether it's accurate or not. Okay, so I've got a couple of little friends with me, very vibrantly coloured friends. Okay, what colour is this one? That's right, orange. Very good. Okay, now what colour is this one? That's right, pink. Very good indeed. And what about this one? What colour is this one? A bit of a yellow, lime green fluorescent colour. Yes, I will accept that. Very good. Okay, excellent job there. And now we're going to be doing the finger wiggle test. Okay, a famous test. Basically, I'm going to be holding my fingers up like this. Might change the location of them slightly. I need you to keep your head nice and still. And if you could, please, focus your eyes on my nose, that would be perfect, okay? And I'm going to wiggle my fingers, perhaps like that, perhaps like this, or perhaps even like that, okay? And what I need you to do is I need you to tell me left, right, or both, okay? Which finger am I wiggling? Okay, we're going to begin that test now. Very good. Excellent. Good. Very good. Marvelous. Nice. Good. Okay, very good there. Well done. Okay, I'm just going to use my pen for our next examination. Okay, let me just get it out of my pencil case here. Oh, goodness me. Right. This blue pen here, I want you to focus your eyes on the tip of the blue pen as I move it around, okay? And I'm just going to be coming quite close to you, and I'm going to be observing your eyeballs, okay? Observing your eyeballs as you focus on the tip of the pen as it moves, okay? We're going to be moving it quite quickly, okay? So please do keep up. Okay? Focusing on the tip of the pen here, the top, the tippy top. Okay, keep focusing, it's moving around again. Okay, very good indeed. Very good, just going to be coming in a bit closer as well so I can observe your eye once more. Let's see how you do with it further back in the darkness, okay? Further back in the darkness. Okay, coming quite close now, very good. Okay, one more time, coming in quite close now. Very good, okay, excellent job. Yes, good job indeed, good job. Now I do believe you are ready to do the eye chart. Okay, perfect little eye chart here, we have it often. Every eye test, of course, we must go through the eye chart, okay? So with both your eyes open, please, standing exactly as you are. Don't lean forwards, and don't lean backwards either, okay? Don't lean backwards. Just remain where you are, okay? That's perfect. You're absolutely perfect. You are perfect, okay? Now, what's that letter? Very good. Very good. Good. this last line? Can you see any letters on this last line? Can you identify any of these letters for me? Okay, little bit of a struggle on the last line, is it? Little bit of a struggle. Okay. Okay, that's perfectly fine. And of course, what is this colour? Good, green, yes. And what is this colour? That's red. Okay, very good, very good. I do want you to cover one of your eyes for me, please. Very good, just the one eye available to you now. And I want you, please, to read one of the random letters that I point out. Okay, so this one. Good. 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 Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay, so if you could uncover that eye for me, please. And if you could cover the opposite eye now. Okay, same test again. So here we go. Very good. Very good. 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 Okay. Excellently performed. You can uncover your eye now. Very good. Now, the next portion of today's test is going to utilize this cotton bud, this special cotton bud. As you can see, the one end is shaped like this, whilst the other end is shaped like this. Quite different, quite different. This side is nice and soft. Nice and soft indeed. Whilst this side is a little bit more pointed. Okay, so a little bit sharp, you might say, whilst this side is a little bit dull. Okay, a bit like me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch in various different places around your eyes. Okay, and I'm going to be using either the dull side or the sharp side. Okay, and I want you to tell me, please, dull or sharp. Okay, obviously, can you close your eyes for this? Close your eyes for this portion of the test. I don't want you to cheat. Okay, this is about what you can feel. Okay, your sense of feeling. Okay, here we go. I'm going to touch you now. Sharp or soft? Very good. Sharp or soft? Very good. Sharp or soft? Excellent. Sharp or soft? Very good, very good. Sharp or soft? Marvelous. Sharp or soft? Very good indeed, very good indeed. One last one, one last one. Sharp or soft? Excellent, okay. You may open your eyes now. Very good. Okay, I just want to bring in a second light for a moment. Okay, I've got a nice warm yellow light and a nice cool blue light. Okay, and what I want you to do is I want you to quickly focus your eyes on the blue light for me. Follow it as it moves. Keep your head still, just as we did earlier. Okay, and now I want you to quickly focus, change focus to the yellow light. Okay, and I'm going to say the word switch every now and then. And when I say that, I want you to switch your focus to the opposite colored light. Okay, so you should be currently focusing on the yellow light. Okay, and now I want you to switch. Okay, very good. They are going to move quite erratically and unpredictably. Okay, so switch. Very good. So I hope you're looking at the yellow light now. Switch. Should be looking at the blue light now. Very good. Okay, now switch. 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 Okay, very good, very good. Okay, could you close your eyes for me now? And I want you to keep your eyes shut as firmly as you possibly can. Okay, as firmly as you possibly can. I'm going to be coming along with my little fingers. as much strength as you can keep them open. I'm going to try and close them. Okay, same test but opposite. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to try and close your eye now. Okay, keep it open, keep it open, keep it open, keep it open. Very good job, very good job. And now of course I'm going to do the other eye as well. Okay, so keep it open, keep it open, keep it open. Okay, very good, well done. Strong eye muscles you have there, marvellous. Okay, so I've got some special eye drops for you. I'm just going to be placing these in your eyes, okay? Since we've been doing a lot of tests involving your eyes today, and no doubt they're tired, it's a natural response, and they're probably a bit dry as well, okay? Dry eyes is one of the leading causes of pain and discomfort in the eyes. It's the most common symptom, most common cause, I should say, of pain and discomfort in the eyes, because we spend so much time staring at a laptop screen, a computer screen, or even our smartphones, whatever it may be. We keep staring. That's an awfully loud aeroplane, isn't it? We keep staring at screens and we forget to blink, because we're a little bit stupid, aren't we? We're a little bit stupid. Not surprising. Everyone, I mean not just you, myself included, the general population, we're all a bit stupid and we forget to blink, and so this causes dry eyes. So I'm just going to pop some eye drops in your eyes now. So if you want to keep that eye open for me, tilt your head slightly, tilt your head just like that. Very good, very good. Okay, here we go. Okay, absolutely marvellous. Let's do another droplet in there, do another couple of droplets. Okay, marvellous job, marvellous job. Let's do the other eye now. Okay, so tilt the other way for me, tilt the other way for me. Okay, very good, here we go. Oh, marvellous job, marvellous job. Let's do it again, let's do it again. One more. Okay, very good indeed. Lovely job. Okay, I think that concludes our eye inspection and eye test for today. You've performed very well indeed. Thank you for following my instructions the whole way through. I must apologise. It seems that there was a bit of noise and disturbance during our appointment today. Unfortunately, it seems in the office below they decided to start slamming doors. I'm not sure what's going on there. Not sure what's going on there at all. But hopefully it wasn't too loud for you, and hopefully it didn't interrupt the flow of things too much. You know, obviously I've done my best to make this a lovely seamless experience for you, and hopefully you enjoyed today's eye test. Okay, everything's looking great. Your eye health is looking marvellous, very good, and your eyesight in general as well, very good. Okay, so take care, and I'll see you next time. Okay, good night. Hello there, my name is Dr. Jones. Lovely to see you today. I do believe you're here for a cranial nerve exam today, isn't that correct? Yes, right. Well, it is my lunch break in about 10 to 15 minutes, okay? And I'm very, very hungry. Very, very hungry indeed. So, what we're going to do is we're going to perform your cranial nerve exam as quickly as possible today, so that I can go on lunch. Very important indeed. Okay, obviously cranial nerve exams, they're a little bit complicated, so please do pay attention, do what I say, and follow my instructions. edges, okay? Okay, keep looking at that. Keep looking at that. Keep looking at that. Very good. Now I need to use my magnifying glass. Okay, this is a special magnifying glass. It has lights around the edges, okay? Around the edges here. Lots and lots of little lights, and I'm going to be putting those lights on in 3, 2, 1. On it goes, okay? This is again very bright. So do concentrate. Keep your eyes open. And just deal with it for now, if that's okay. Okay, I just need to very quickly examine your eyes. Very quickly examine your eyes, okay? Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. Right. Very good so far. Your eyes are looking healthy, but obviously we need to do a lot more testing. Okay, a lot more testing indeed. So if you could look at my nose, please. I'm going to be using my light once again. Tell me when the light enters your field of vision, okay? Okay, very good. Again, look at my nose, same test. Tell me when the light enters your field of vision, okay? Very good. I'm going to be doing it from a different angle now. Look at my nose. Tell me when the light enters your field of vision. Very good. Again, same test, different angle. Sorry, let's begin now. Tell me when the light comes in your field of vision, okay? Okay, very good. We're going to do it in the very, very corners of your vision now. Tell me when you can see it. Very good. I'm going to do that over here. Very good. Tell me when you can see it. Good stuff. I'm going to be doing it up in this corner now. Tell me when you can see the light. Very good. Very good indeed. Going to be coming in this corner. Tell me. There we go. Excellent. Now we're going to be doing almost the same test. Look at my nose. Tell me when the light leaves your field of vision, okay? When does it leave your field of vision? Very good. Okay, same thing, different area. Now, tell me when it leaves your field of vision. Very good. Okay, here we go. When does this light leave your field of vision? Very good. Again, still doing different corners, different edges. Okay, very good. Tell me when the light leaves your field of vision. Okay, very good indeed. Okay, tell me when it leaves your field of vision. Very good, very good. Only a couple more of these now. Okay, tell me when it leaves. Very good. Excellent job so far. Okay, peripheral vision looking very good indeed. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is something called the double vision test. Okay, and there's two ways that we test for this. One is using the light. Once again, I'm going to hold the light very far away from you. I'm going to bring it closer and closer and closer to you, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to focus on the light. And I want you to tell me if at any point you see two lights instead of just the one, okay? Keep focusing. We need to come in and do this a couple of times to ensure that the test is valid, okay? Okay, and how many lights did you see throughout that? Just the one? Okay, very good. Now I'm going to be doing the same with my finger. Focus your eyes on the finger. It's coming closer, 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 closer to you. Okay, very good. And now I'm moving it further away. And again, we do need to repeat that one more time, okay? And I want you to tell me if you see two fingers at any point during this test as opposed to just one. Okay, so how many fingers did you see there? Just the one. Very good news indeed. Okay, what we're going to be doing now, let me just put my light down. I'm going to be doing the finger wiggle test. Okay, so I want you to focus on my nose, please, and tell me which finger I wiggle, left, right, or both. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Good. 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 Very good indeed. Okay, going to be moving on now to the peripheral vision test with my exact same thing but further away from you, okay? So tell me when you can no longer see my fingers. Good. 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 Okay, very good indeed. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flash up a number of fingers in your peripheral vision, okay? And I want you to tell me how many fingers I'm holding up, the number of fingers you see, but focus on my nose, okay, during the entire thing. So here we go. Very good. 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 Very good. 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 Okay, excellent job there. Very well done. Let's see. Right, I do believe it's time for us to do the eye chart, okay? Now. I have this eye chart here on a nice, lovely clipboard to make sure that it's just perfect, okay, just perfect for you. I'm going to point at various letters and I want you to tell me what the letter is, okay, so here we go. Good. 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 Okay, good. Good. Bit difficult, the last line. Okay. Can you cover one eye for me, please? Just random letters now. Okay. Good. 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 Good, okay. And now if you could cover the other eye for me, please. Same thing. Okay, here we go. Good. 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 You can uncover your eyes now, and could you please tell me what colour is this, please? Red. Very good. And this colour? Green. Okay. Very good job. Very good job indeed. Excellent. Okay, okay. Next, I need to look into those ears of yours, okay? And of course, in order to do this, I need to use an otoscope, okay? Probably familiar with this little tool. This little tool here, quite common in doctor's appointments, okay? I'm just going to stick that in your ear and I'm just going to have a little bit of a look. Little bit of a look inside your ear, okay? Right, okay, so a little bit of earwax build up there. A little bit of earwax build up. I'm going to be checking the other ear now. Okay, well, there's nothing too scary in there. Obviously, quite a bit of earwax build up in both of your ears there, but there's no redness, no inflammation. Do you experience any pain or discomfort with your ears? No, nothing like that recently, and no difficulty with hearing recently either. Okay, very good. Well, I do need to perform a couple of tests very quickly and very simply. Okay, could you close your eyes for me, please, and tell me which side of your head, left or right? Was that left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Okay, I'm going to be using a different object to create sounds now. Please keep your eyes closed. Here we go. Listen carefully. Left. Yes, okay, very good. You performed really well there as well, because there were a few cars passing by outside as well, creating a little bit extra noise, and yet you still managed to hear me whisper, which is excellent. Very good sign indeed. Okay, now next I do believe I'm going to have to do the taste test. Okay, for this I do have 3 different flavors for you to identify. A little bit of an artificial solution here, artificial flavor, and I'm going to just very quickly stick a little droplet of this on your tongue. So if you could stick your tongue out for me, please. Very good. Just going to put a little droplet on there. Put a little droplet, and if you could please tell me now, what does that taste like? Pineapple. Very good indeed. Okay, let me just grab my next flavor for you to try. Okay. Okay, if you could stick your tongue out once again. Just going to put a little droplet of this special flavor on your tongue. Okay, and what does that one taste like? Peppermint. Very good job. Okay, and now we are on to the third and final solution. Okay, third and final solution. Okay, let's see if you could stick your tongue out once more for me, please. Here we go, third and final flavor. What is that third and final flavor? It's a Krabby Patty. It tastes like a Krabby Patty. Okay, very good. Well done. And now, the next test is the smell test. Okay, we just tested your taste. Now we're going to test your smell. Okay, this actually is almost identical to the previous test. I have a little bottle that contains a smell. Okay, I'm just going to pop that open, and if you could take a sniff of that for me, please. And what do you think that smells like? Smells like lavender. Very good indeed. Okay, now I do have 2 more smells for you to identify for me. Okay, 2 more smells. Okay, so here we go. Smell number 2, if you could smell that one for me, please. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Very good. And what does that one taste like? Or smell like, I should say. What does it smell like? It smells like barbecue. Very good, very well done. Okay. And now we're on to our third and final smell. Okay. Third and final one, performing very well so far. Very well indeed. Okay. So here we go. That is shaken up. Pop that open, and if you could take a little sniff of that for me, please. A little sniff of that for me. What does that last one smell like? Oranges. Very good indeed. Okay, so you correctly identified all 3 tastes and all 3 smells. Okay, right, we have one last portion of the cranial nerve exam to explore, and that is your sense of feel, essentially. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this highly advanced device, a cotton bud. Okay, cotton bud. One side is this rounded, soft side. The other side is this slightly more pointed side. Okay, slightly more pointed, as you can probably see. And the pointed side is going to feel sharp, so to speak, whilst this is going to feel soft. Okay, and I want you to close your eyes for me now, please. Very good, and I'm going to poke you in the face in a random place and without warning. Okay, you obviously felt that, but was it soft or was it sharp? Okay, very good. Soft or sharp? Soft or sharp? Soft or sharp? Very good. Very good. Soft or sharp? Very good. Soft or sharp? Very good. Very good. Okay. now, please. We're going to have to get a little bit physical together now, you and I. If you could hold your arms out for me, please. Very good, just like that. I'm going to place my hands on top of your arms. Try and raise your arms against my hands, and I'm going to try and push you down. Okay, go. Keep pushing. Keep trying to raise your arms for me. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to place my hands underneath your arms, and you're going to push down against me. I'm going to push up. Okay, so push down against me. Go on. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to be placing my hands on the outside of your arms. I want you to try and open your arms, push against them. Okay, push against my arm, push against. Okay, very good, very good. Now the opposite. I'm placing my hands inside your arms. I want you to squeeze your arms together. Try and squeeze my arms. Very good. Okay. Now I just want to put my hands on your shoulders, and if you could shrug for me, please. Yeah, there we go. Very good indeed. Now I'm going to be placing my hand on the side of your face. If you could tilt against my hand. Okay, very good. Do the same now, but against the opposite hand, the opposite direction. Okay, very good. And now if you could push upwards, backwards, so to speak, against my hand. Okay, very good. And now I'm going to place my hand on your chin. Push downwards. Okay, just move your head downwards, just like that. Okay, very good, very good. And now I want you to copy my facial expressions. Okay, first of all, I want you to puff out your cheeks. Very good. Now I want you to grin. Okay, big scary grin. Okay, very good. And now I want you to frown like you're angry. Okay, you're angry. Very good. Okay, now I want you to be surprised. Raise your eyebrows. Be surprised. Okay, very good. Very good indeed. Let me just quickly consult my chart for a moment. Let me just tick off of the things that we did today. Okay, what did we do? We did a little bit of a light in the eyes. Very good. I did the magnifying glass as well to shine the light in the eyes. Very good. We did the light peripheral vision test. Yes, very good. We did the double vision test as well. Very good with the finger. The double vision test, that was excellently performed. Peripheral vision test with the fingers. That was well performed as well. Number of fingers in peripheral vision. Excellent job. The eye chart, absolutely splendid. Absolutely splendid. That was. Then I looked into your ears with the otoscope, didn't I? A little bit of earwax build up. Okay. What else did we do then? We did the identifying the sounds on either side of your head. I did perfectly well there indeed. And then you repeated back to me the words after I whispered them in your ears. I whispered the words in your ears and you repeated them back perfectly. Okay, very good. And then we did the taste test. Yes, that's right, the taste test. And that was a 3 out of 3. Perfect, 100% score. Perfect score. Smell test. The smell test was next. The smell test. And once again, 3 out of 3. Could not have performed better. Perfect score. And then of course we did the sharp or soft test. And that was passed perfectly. And then we tested the strength of some of your muscles, and in particular the facial muscles as well with the expressions. Okay, and that was 100%. You just scored 100% on your cranial nerve exam. Congratulations, and I do believe now it's time for me to go and have lunch. Okay, so thank you for coming in. You did really well. Goodbye. Perhaps I'll see you again. Hopefully not when I have a lunch appointment after your appointment. Okay, so I don't have to rush. Goodbye. I'm hungry. Goodbye. Hello there. My name is Dr. Jones. Lovely to see you today. You're in for a dental checkup, is that correct? Very good. What's your name, sorry? Okay, lovely to meet you. Do you have any problems that you would like to mention to me before we begin today? Have you been experiencing any toothache, pain, anything like that? Okay, so we're just going to do a general checkup, see how everything is. Okay, that's excellent. Before I begin, I do of course need to put on some latex gloves. Okay, so I'm just going to do that now. nice and comfortable for me. And then if you want to open your mouth as wide as you can for me, I'm just going to have a quick look to begin with, and I'm going to grab my light and have a look in there, have a look at your teeth. Okay. Okay, so the first light I'm going to be using is just a regular old flashlight. Okay, it's quite bright, I'm afraid. Feel free to close your eyes if you want. I am just looking at your teeth today. Okay, so I just want to get a good look at them all, see how they're doing. I'm looking for any stains, yellowing of the teeth, any plaque buildup, any sign that there may be oncoming cavities, and also looking at the health of your gums as well, looking to see if there's any redness or inflammation, anything like that, any swelling of the gums, and also if you have any ulcers as well along the walls of your mouth. So just having a general look to begin with before I get more in depth. Okay, just a very quick one to begin with. Okay, looking good so far, looking good so far. I do see a little bit of plaque buildup, particularly at the back there, along the back side of your incisors on the lower jaw, the lower set of teeth. Okay, so I'll probably be scraping that for you today. That's a very easy procedure, does not take very long at all, and is painless as well, so no need to be concerned about that. There is a little bit of yellowing to your teeth, nothing too excessive. I imagine that is probably due to your diet, and in particular things you're drinking. Maybe you are drinking an excessive amount of fruit juices or smoothies, tea, red wine, things like that can stain the teeth. Okay, so it's up to you. You can try and avoid those for a while and try and use some whitening toothpaste perhaps to try and make your teeth a little bit whiter. But white teeth, it doesn't necessarily mean healthy teeth. You know, you don't need to have white teeth. Yellow teeth is not necessarily a sign of poor tooth health. Okay, so I am just going to quickly switch over to my blue light now. Blue light, here we go. It's a bit of a special light, this one. This enables me to see things that I wouldn't typically be able to see without the light. Okay, this illuminates things in a very different way to typical, and this allows me to see basically the strength of your teeth, the density of your teeth. Gives me a little bit of an indication of how they're doing. Obviously you can suffer from enamel erosion, and that's typically from an acidic environment in the mouth. Drinking an excessive amount of orange juice or sodas, you know, fizzy drinks, things like that, that can lead to enamel erosion. And in the worst cases of enamel erosion, you will actually be able to see through the edges of the teeth, particularly the incisors in the front. It does seem to affect those most of all. And if it's extremely bad, then it can be a concern, because it generally means that the teeth are weaker, more prone to chipping when you eat particularly hard foods, for example. And obviously a chipped tooth is not only painful for because of the exposed nerve, but it is a cause for concern because it could become infected. But luckily your teeth are looking quite good, quite strong indeed, not much enamel erosion there at all, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so what I need to do now is I just need to quickly count your teeth, write down the health of each tooth with a little rating out of 10. That's just for myself personally, and also obviously which teeth you have. Okay, so I'm just going to do that now. Okay, let me just get my little my favorite pen. Which one shall I use today? I think the yellow pen is my favorite today. Right. Okay, so keep your mouth open for me once again. Let me just have a quick look in there and let me just quickly count your teeth. Okay, total count. Okay, so we go. Okay. Okay, bottom row. Total. Okay, very good. I just want to quickly count the top row of teeth now. Okay, count how many teeth you have on the top there. Okay, just counting on the top. Just going to be counting on the top. Just going to be looking right at the back of the mouth there. How many molars do you wisdom teeth as well, maybe. Wisdom teeth. Okay. Okay, so we have top row. In total. Okay, excellent. Let me just quickly give each of these teeth a very quick rating. Okay, so we've got 7, 6, 8, okay, 6, 10 there as well. Okay, very good. 8, 7 as well. Okay. 6, okay, 6, 5, okay, let's look at the top row. Just going to be looking at the top row very closely there, give everyone a quick rating, obviously. 7, give that a 9, neighbouring to that's 9, 10, give that one an 8 as well. Okay, so very good overall from just a very brief quick inspection. Your teeth are looking fantastic. Okay, obviously there is quite a bit more to do today though. Okay. Okay, right. The first issue that I would like to address is the plaque, because that is the biggest issue that you have in your mouth. Very good thing to have plaque as the biggest issue in your mouth. No cavities that I can see, so you don't need to come back for a filling or anything like that. I'm just going to do a quick clean of your plaque, okay, because we want to address that as early as possible. It's not good to allow plaque to build up to a point where it becomes a problem. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So once again, keep your mouth open for me. I'm going to be using this little tool here. So there you can see very, very small and delicate tool. A little bit of a point on the end there. Very small indeed. It does look a little bit scary, but I assure you, absolutely painless, because this is going to be going on the enamel of the tooth on the back, on the plaque buildup. Okay, so I'm just going to scrape the plaque away from your teeth now. Okay, so here we go. Okay, is that to speak, I'm just going to be using this to scoop the plaque that I've removed from your teeth out of your mouth, okay? So, there we go. This one's a much gentler experience. Much gentler indeed. You probably can barely feel anything at all. Is that the case? Yeah. That's good. Very good. Okay. Just cleaning up ever so slightly. Cleaning up a little bit. Moving this plaque from your mouth, okay? Going to be lovely and clean when we finish. You're doing an excellent job. Thank you so much for sitting there so well and for keeping your mouth open as well. Very good job. Making my job easy, which is excellent. Absolutely excellent. Okay, just finishing up here, just finishing up. Scooping up the plaque. Scooping up the plaque a little bit. A couple of areas I missed, so I'm just going to go back on these. A couple of areas, just make sure that they're good. Just to make sure that they're finished. Good, okay. Okay, I'm just going to clean that up. Just going to have a general look at the teeth once again now, see what I need to do next. Okay, so I think the best thing for me to do now is to give you a little bit of mouthwash. Okay, just to make sure that all the plaque that I dislodged is removed from your mouth. Okay, and then I think I'm actually going to brush your teeth for you whilst you're here. Again, just to get the last little remnants of plaque off your teeth. Make sure that you're spick and span and have an excellent clean mouth by the time you leave today. Okay. Just shake up my mouthwash. Okay, very good. So I think I will just give you a little cupful and you can administer the mouthwash yourself, okay? And then there's a sink there for you to spit the mouthwash out into once you've rinsed out your mouth, okay? Okay, so there we go. There's a little cup full of mouthwash for you. If you'd like to drink that up, have a little swish in your mouth, okay? Just a swish in your mouth, general swish in the mouth, okay? And then you can spit that out there, okay? Very good, thank you. It's a good mouthwash, that, isn't it? It's a good mouthwash, a good flavour. Excellent, yes, okay. Very good. So now, I do believe I'm going to brush your teeth for you. I'm going to brush your teeth for you. So I have two brushes. Two different types of brushes, and these are generally the types of brushes that I recommend. We have a typical toothbrush here. I'm sure you're very familiar with this. I generally recommend a soft bristle brush. A soft bristle brush. Bit of a tongue twister, that. Soft bristle brush. Okay, you don't really need a hard or medium bristle brush unless you're a smoker or something like that. And also I recommend when brushing your teeth, be very gentle. Be very gentle. There's no need to be aggressive with it. If your toothbrush ends up with the bristles, you know, squashed and bent like this, after say a couple of months, you're brushing too hard. Okay, your brush should pretty much always remain in this state. Okay, and then I also like to recommend this style of brush here. Maybe slightly less familiar with this one. This is more of an orthopedic toothbrush, generally given to people when they have fixed braces, so they can, you know, brush between the braces. Okay, but extremely useful for everyday use. When brushing your teeth, you can use it in the cracks between your teeth and along the gum lines as well. Very useful indeed. Okay, so I do recommend, if you don't have use special brushes already, perhaps you could buy one as well, to just take your oral hygiene routine to the next level. Okay, but I do believe it's time for me to have a little brush. Have a little brush of your teeth, okay? So here we go if you're ready. Flossing is also very, very good for this exact purpose, but I prefer a brush to flossing myself. I do floss occasionally, not every single day. I find that with floss, it's very easy to slip between the cracks of your teeth if you have teeth that are very tightly packed together, very close together. It's easy to slip with the floss and to sort of hit your gum line with the floss, and surprisingly this can make your gums bleed. It's mostly because the floss is so thin, such a thin, delicate wire, obviously not an actual wire, but similar. Okay, so I'm just doing this detail cleaning very gently, almost finished. Okay, I do believe that's enough of the brushing. I think that's enough. Okay, since I did dislodge a little bit more plaque and other build-up from your teeth whilst brushing there, I do just want you to do a very quick mouthwash rinse once again for me. Okay. Okay, so exact same thing as last time. I'm just going to hand you this little cup of mouthwash, okay? send you off on your way, I do want to use my light once again to just have a quick look in your mouth, just to make sure that I've gotten all the bad build-up of plaque, okay, the worst parts. Make sure I've got the majority of the plaque off your teeth. Okay, very good indeed. Look at those teeth, absolutely marvelously clean. I think we've done a great job today, both of us, you as well. A real team effort on cleaning these teeth, absolutely. Superb effort. Well done indeed. Okay, very good, yes. Right, you can close your mouth then. That actually concludes our dental checkup today. As I've already said, you've done very, very well indeed today. Thank you so much for sitting there so well. And your teeth look fantastic, in my opinion. No sign of cavities, no inflammation of the gums, no ulcers either, nothing like that. Obviously a little bit of plaque build-up, but we can't have everything 100% perfect now. Almost 100% perfect, but not quite. But I've scraped and cleaned away all that plaque for you, so now your teeth pristine, absolutely pristine. Okay, so if you'd like to head out to the reception area, you can make an appointment in about 6 months' time, just for another checkup, of course. And obviously feel free to take one of the stickers from reception or a lollipop, whichever you'd prefer. Okay, for being such a good person today. Well done. Well done indeed. Excellent performance. Okay, thank you for coming, and perhaps I'll see you again in 6 months' time. Okay, take care and goodbye. Hello there. My name is Dr. Jones. Very good to see you today. Please do come in and make yourself comfortable. Okay, so the reason that I've called you in today, it's a bit of a special and unusual reason. It's because there has been an outbreak of lice. Okay, there has been a sighting of a louse in the house. Louse, of course, being the singular of lice. And perhaps you already do know, I imagine you do, but just in case you don't, lice are just very small, very, very small little creatures that like to live inside human hair, and they also like to lay eggs in there, and those eggs, obviously, they hatch into God knows how many lice, and then they jump from person to person and infest everybody's hair with their presence, which is not very good. We don't want this, okay? This is a problem. So we must address this before it becomes a global pandemic. Imagine lice hopping from one person to another until they infest the entire global population. This would be no good, would it? This would not be good at all. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to take a look through your hair for any signs of lice or their eggs. And if I do find signs of them, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take care of those lice. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Before we begin, of course, I'm going to put on some latex gloves, okay? Just to keep things nice and clean, and I don't want the lice crawling all over me, if you do have any, okay? Just give me a moment to put my gloves on. I like to make sure that they're nice and comfortable and that they're perfect, okay? Yes, very good. Very good fit. On to the next one. might come along as well and divide your hair into little sections so that I can see a little bit better what's going on in. Okay, I think I just saw a bit of a lice there. I think I just saw a little lice running away from me. He was scampering away because I sighted him and I shone the light on him like a little prisoner trying to escape a prison yard. When the spotlight is shone on him, he ran away from me into the thicket of your hair. Let me just see if I can find him again. Oh my goodness me, is that eggs? I think I can see lice, eggs in your hair. Okay, this is not a very good sign at all. Okay, I was hoping that you would be clean, that you would not have lice or lice eggs or anything of that nature in your hair. But unfortunately it seems like we shall not be so lucky. It seems like I will most likely have to do a bit of a cleaning of your hair today. Okay, a bit of a cleaning of your hair to remove these lice and the lice eggs. Okay. Obviously I've got a lot of people that I have to see today because of this lice epidemic. And I was hoping that, I'm hoping that as many people as possible are clean so that I don't have to go through the hassle of cleaning them myself. But we can't all have an easy day at work, can we? Sometimes I actually have to do my job as a doctor and help people, which is quite frankly awful. I just want the money. I just want the paycheck. That's all I care about. Okay, so I've had a good examination there, and I do see presence of lice and their eggs as well. But what I need to do first, I believe, is I'm going to use my black light in the same way that I just used my regular light here, and the black light is going to really illuminate those eggs so I get a good understanding of just how many you have in your hair. Okay, so just one moment whilst I grab my black light. Okay, so here is my black light, a bit of an unusual light. This one appears to be purple when you look directly at it, but the way it illuminates everything is quite unique indeed. Okay, and I'm just going to shine this through your scalp. I'm going to use my finger as well to just part through the layers of your hair. Okay, just going to be parting through the layers of your hair. Have a good look at all these eggs. My goodness me, you've got quite a few eggs, it seems. Okay, just once again going to be using my thumb to part little sections of your hair so that I can really see the scalp, and then I can light those suckers up with this black light. Okay, sorry, I am going to need to use this quite close to the scalp. Wow, this is illuminating in the literal sense and the sense that I can see a lot of eggs in your hair that I couldn't previously. And the situation has become very clear to me now. You are actually quite a bad case. You have a bad case of lice, okay, head lice. So we're going to be giving you a little bit of a cleanup, I think. It's absolutely necessary, okay, absolutely necessary. I do want to use my magnifying glass though to have a really good up close look at your scalp. Okay, just to get a good look at these little suckers. glass also has lights on it around the edge, okay, and I'm going to put those on now. They are quite bright though, okay, quite bright indeed. So prepare yourself for the light, okay, 3, 2, 1, okay, the light, it's going on, okay, I'm coming in now. I'm going to be looking at your scalp, okay, looking at the top of your head, looking at your scalp, just to see. Ah, interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Wow. You've got quite a lot of big lice. I'm not quite sure how else to say it other than the lice in your head. In your hair rather. They look very large and in charge. They've really dominated your scalp and your hair. They've completely taken over the landscape there, and they've made it their own. Very interesting indeed. Very, very interesting indeed. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay, okay. I think that is enough observing. I think it's now time to take action, okay, and the sort of action that I'm going to be taking, first of all, I'm going to be combing through your hair, okay, so just allow me to get my special comb. Okay, as you can see here, I've got my special comb. It's special because it's extremely finely toothed. The teeth in this comb, these little individual teeth, they're very, very close together, okay? And this is very important when dealing with lice, of course, because they're so small. The lice are so small, little babies. Really, even though the ones in your hair are quite big by lice standards. Okay. Sorry, I just get a little bit mesmerised by the sound of the comb because it sounds so wonderful, don't you think? Mesmerising, absolutely mesmerising. I love the comb. Okay. Let's begin then, shall we? I'm just going to comb through your hair, okay? And what I'm hoping to see. Oh, yes, interesting, okay. That's very good. With each comb through your hair, I'm hoping to pick up a few of these little lice. And perhaps even some of their eggs as well. Alright, let me just continue to comb nicely through your hair. Okay, I am going to have to use some solution soon. I can't simply remove all the lice just by combing through your hair. If it was that simple, you know, we wouldn't have a lice problem ever, would we? Because I like to think that everybody combs their hair at least a little bit. Come on, let's have some pride in our appearance, shall we? Let's have some pride in our appearance. Doesn't matter. You don't have to make yourself look special for somebody else. You can just make yourself look special for yourself. Okay, for a bit of self-respect, isn't it? Isn't that correct? Okay. Very good. Let's just continue to comb through. Continue to comb through just a little bit more. Okay, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more combing through. Okay. Okay, let me just quickly. Very interesting. I did manage to remove quite a few little lice and quite a few little eggs there, but obviously we are nowhere near finished. There is a lot more to be done. Okay, a lot more to be done. Let me just think for a moment what I need to do next. Okay, I think it is time now to deploy our strongest weapon against the lice, and that weapon is the special head lice lotion. Okay, it's quite similar to shampoo. Quite similar to shampoo. However, this special head lice solution has a special ingredient. I can't disclose what that special ingredient is though. But let's just say it dissolves lice and their eggs. Okay, it dissolves them. You might think that's quite brutal. That is quite brutal to dissolve a creature alive. But these are lice. Okay, these are lice we're talking about here. These are vermin. If left untreated, they will take over the population of the entire earth. They will infest every hair, every head, every scalp on the planet. And we can't have that, okay? We can't have that. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm just going to apply some of the special head lice solution to your scalp now, okay? Now that it's well shaken up, okay? There's no need for you to do anything, you can just sit there. I'm just going to put quite a large amount. Hang on, let me just quickly get a little bit more. We need to really make sure that we coat these little suckers in this solution, okay? Not a single lice, not a single louse, I should say, will survive. Okay, we got to get them all. We must get them all. Okay. Right, now I'm just going to massage that into your scalp and into your hair, and then as I'm doing that, the solution should activate and it should take effect on any of those lice and eggs in there. It should dissolve them, okay? Okay, so I'm just going to be rubbing the solution into your scalp now. To make sure that I'm quite thorough with this massage of the solution, okay? I'm going to have to make sure that I'm nice and thorough here, so we don't leave any lice behind, because if we do, it can simply reproduce, it can simply lay more eggs, and then we will not resolve the lice problem at all. And then our time together today will have been in vain. So I must absolutely make sure that every single lice is removed. So what I'm expecting now is to be combing out dead lice and inactive eggs. That's what we call them, inactive eggs, because they will no longer hatch into lice, but obviously I need to remove them because it's debris in your hair. Okay, it's not very clean. Okay, so I'm just going to very gently comb through your hair. I'm going to remove as many of the lice as possible. You should get 90+% of them. And then obviously after today's appointment, if you could just go home and have a little bit of a shower, make sure that you thoroughly wash your hair with water. You can use shampoo as well, of course. Might actually be better, might be more effective, and I do believe that that will remove the lice problem. Okay, after today's session, which we're almost done, I've got a few other small things that I want to do. Okay, after today's session, I would like you to come back in a week's time, if that's okay with you, and that's just for me to double check your scalp to make sure that we got all the lice today and that you don't have any lice. Okay, with a bit of luck, that appointment next week will take literally 5 minutes. Okay, won't be too long, won't be too difficult at all. I'll just need to examine your scalp like I did at the beginning of today's session together, just to verify whether we were successful or not. Okay, and today's appointment, today's lice removal appointment. Okay, just doing a few little last combs. Okay, just quickly examine. How are we doing? Looking good. Removing quite a bit of debris. Okay. Okay, what I would like to do next is I would like to use these tweezers, very small tweezers indeed, and I'm going to use once again my little light. The light obviously is going to help me to look into your scalp. Just going to pluck some little eggs, okay, that might be left in there. These eggs are probably inactive. As I already mentioned, the solution should have essentially dissolved all lice and all eggs, but I do just want to make sure that I remove as many as possible whilst we're here, before you take a shower later, to make sure that our time together has been as effective as possible. Okay, so I'm just going to be removing some of the larger little eggs that I can see with my light. Let me just reposition the light, get a bit of a different perspective. Okay, let's get a few more eggs. Get a few more little eggs. Okay, just gonna get a few more little eggs. Just going to be plucking a few more little eggs. Okay, getting quite a few there. Very good indeed. Okay, that's very good, did mention earlier though, do make sure that you go home now and you have a nice shower, okay, and wash your hair thoroughly, just to remove the solution that I put in there earlier and any dead little lice that might be in there still, okay. I did try to give you just a little bit of a clean at the end there, a little bit of a clean, but yeah, obviously I think take a shower when you go home, okay. Okay, well, thank you so much